Alright. Okay. I started playing again. Okay. Nice. Alright, so yes, live again, the second time today. First time because of the NVIDIA RTX 3000 launch. First time. And now we have iOS 13.7. Not iOS 14 Beta 7, we have iOS 13.7. No, I'm getting called down. Okay. One sec, let me just pause. Alright, we're back. Alright. Sorry for that. Anyway. So, yeah, iOS 14 Beta 7 is not out today, but iOS 13.7 is out. A lot of 7s here. But anyway, I'm going to install it on my main iPad 6th generation. So, I'll load up the AirPlay. Alright. No, I don't want Google Fi. I have Metro. Alright, whatever. I'll just... That was fast. Okay. There we go. Alright, we're back. Alright. Here's my iPad. So now, we'll go into Settings, Software Update. There we go. iPadOS 13.7. Oh, okay, thank you, AirPlay. You blocked out my passcode. Okay. Yeah, AirPlay, thanks for that. You blocked out my passcode. Alright. Estimated time remaining, or estimating time remaining. I would normally use this as my device for checking the chat. Or actually, I can still do it, but the Settings app is grayed out, so... yeah. Split screen features on iOS, or iPadOS more specifically, yeah, they're good. Yeah, no iOS 14 Beta 7. It's only iOS and iPadOS 13.7. No iOS 14 Beta 7, unfortunately, but apparently that's coming out tomorrow. Not today, but tomorrow. Anyway, preparing updates. We already have 4 people in here. We already have 4 people in. That's great. Yeah, so no iOS 14 Beta 7, just iOS and iPadOS 13.7. This is probably going to be the last point release or dot release for iOS and iPadOS 13 before iOS 14 comes out. Every update for iOS and iPadOS 13 from now is just going to be like .7 or 13.7.1 or 13.7.2, things like that. That's what I'm going to be. Can you show the developer notes for iOS 13.7? There is no developer notes, but Apple has something equivalent to that, which is, man, I like the multitasking features, which is support notes on their Apple support page. Where's the support? Oh, it's right here. So it's like about iOS 13 updates. That's what it's called. Yep, it just got updated today. And we have 13.7 right here. So 13.7 allows you to opt into the COVID-19 exposure update or notifications. I can say that because hey, I'm not monetized on YouTube yet. And no, I'm just kidding. Without the need to download an app. Before, with iOS 13.5 and later, you have to download an app. This time, you can just download it, or this time you can just download the update, and you have it. But the thing is, because this is an iPad, yeah, I don't get that, so it's just gonna be all bug security fixes. Does it have the security? Yeah, okay, security updates. They haven't updated yet. They haven't updated it yet. And let me check on the chat. Yeah, it's the only feature that they changed, the COVID-19 exposure notifications without the need to download an app. Other than that, yeah, it's just bug fixes. So there's almost no point in downloading the update on the iPad, but I'm doing it anyway, just because. Yeah, nothing else, just COVID-19 exposure notifications, and that's it. I would download it on another device, but my iPhone 6s is jailbroken on 13.5, so I'm not updating that. And my iPhone SE is on iOS 14, which is basically impossible. There's nothing there is there for iOS 14 too. What? Nope. Didn't try it yet. Yeah, no iOS 14 betas today. Alright, but this is what I'm gonna do. For now, until iOS 14 beta 7 comes out tomorrow. Oh, it's using it as an AirPlay device, okay. It might be the best version among iOS versions, maybe. I've not really had a problem with iOS 13 recently. The only problems I've had recently with iOS 13 is that there was a time where my battery on my iPad 6th generation would be terrible because I would be like, there would be terrible because if I plug it in, it would not charge at all. Unless if I power it down, and then it will charge. Yeah, exposure notifications for iOS 14, and now there's exposure notifications for iOS 14, and without the need to download an app, and also for iOS and iPadOS. Oh god, well, not iPadOS, but iOS 13.7. Yeah. Anyway, just waiting. Alright. How big was the update? What's that? I'm aiming right now. The update was about 148 megabytes. That's how big it was for iPadOS on the iPad 6th generation. On the iPad 6th generation, 148.8 megabytes. That's what I remember it saying. This is a pretty small update for a .7 release. This is the first .7 release we've ever gotten. Do you think it'll be iOS 13.7.1 after 13.7? That's only if Apple needs to fix some issues with 13.7. It's only if Apple needs to fix some bugs with iOS 13.7, they'll release 13.7.1, or somehow, yeah, this would be the most stable update, or if somehow there was a jailbreak for 13.7 released, and yeah, then people will move to iOS 14. Yeah, it's iOS 14 is probably gonna come later than usual because the iPhone 12 event's gonna be in October instead of September, so it's probably gonna be later than usual. So yeah. Yeah, unless it was like a huge jailbreak release, then probably Apple will release iOS 13.7.1. I remember that happening last year. Where the Uncover team released an update for Uncover that supported iOS 12.4, which at the time 12.4 was the latest version. So because of that, there was a jailbreak for the latest version of iOS out for everyone, which was pretty cool. Yeah, I remember that. That was pretty exciting. I remember, like, Uncover was nowhere near as stable as it is currently. I mean, it's not even stable right now. Odyssey's more stable than Uncover, definitely, but yeah, before, it was a dumpster fire. Even Chimera, yeah, it was a dumpster fire. I think the previous version of iOS 14 will be the most stable version. I think so. So you mean the previous beta of iOS 14, beta 5? I've not had an issue with beta 6. I've not heard any issues with beta 6. What do you mean by the previous version? What do you mean by the previous version? There's no other previous version except for the betas. There's no public version of iOS 14 out besides the public betas. Yeah, beta 6 is pretty stable right now. So, pretty sure it's definitely the most stable version, beta, yeah. Makes sense, because it's the latest beta. Still preparing the update. We're almost done already. This is probably the quickest I've ever needed to install a beta. What? See, this is an issue I've been having with YouTube recently. Even with the dark mode on, it's sometimes specific parts turn to light mode. Oh, it's already done. That was very fast. That was very fast. Okay. So, I do need to turn off the AirPlay, because it will restart. So, stop mirroring. There we go. And install now. Alright. We're good. We're installing the Oh, yeah, we're installing the update right now. So, yeah, it's probably going to take a little bit, but yeah, it's not going to take that long. So, yeah. I think we'll just install it and then we'll be done because there's no other changes on the iPad version. iPad OS, there's no other changes on iPad. Let me check chat on the ZTE Blade Z Max that was actually using to record the Z Max that was actually using to record the RTX 3000 series countdown. Let me check chat on. It's in beta 7. There is no iOS 14 beta 7 out today. It's probably gonna come out tomorrow, but for now it's not out right now, so it's gonna be out tomorrow. So this thing, the ZTE Blade Z Max, it's currently running Android 7.1.1 because of issues with ZTE in the US, so there's YouTube, but now it's on the latest version of YouTube. Yeah, there's no 14 beta 7 today, it's just 13.7, there's no... Yes, I still use the 6th-gen iPad, a 12-inch MacBook or the 13-inch MacBook Pro, because 20-hour battery life with the 12-inch version. You're getting Apple Silicon, the A14X chip, which is insanely fast. It can easily beat out, like, I've seen benchmarks comparing the A12Z even, the A12Z Bionic Intel Core i5 10th generation. I know that the Intel's kind of out of date right now, but whatever. When you're comparing it to Ryzen, the stream is lagging. Refresh. Let me open up on here. It's working on here. It's working on here, so don't know what it is. But if you want the features of iOS 14, it's pretty stable for the public beta right now. Yeah, it's pretty stable right now. So yeah. But anyway, the A12Z on the... But anyway, I'm going to talk about the CPUs, comparing the A12Z to desktop CPUs. When you're comparing the A12Z Bionic chip to an Intel Core i5 10th generation, the 10600K, I think it is, then the A12Z even out-benchmarks the Intel Core i5 10600K. There were many bugs in the first version of iOS 14, I think, or 13, I think they'll still happen in 14 too, yeah. I updated to the beta of iOS 13, which was a huge mistake. There were so many issues. So yeah, I'm gonna hold off on updating to iOS 14 or iPadOS 14 at launch. Later on, I'm gonna update, but yeah. For now, I'm just gonna stay on 13. So yeah. It's way better than the 13 betas last year. Yeah, the 13 betas last year were terrible. It was terrible. And the 14 betas this year were pretty stable, besides beta 4. Yeah. I remember the time... Oh, it's restarting. I remember the time when Apple leaked the iOS 11 GM. A couple days before the iPhone keynote, the iPhone 10 keynote, Apple leaked the iPhone 10 or iOS 11 GM, which exposed the Series 3 Apple Watch, the design of the iPhone 10, the Face ID, the Animoji, like the names of the iPhones. It was the iPhone 8, the 8 Plus, and the 10, which it was. So they leaked the GM accidentally, and also the new wallpapers. Like, they leaked everything about the GM even before it launched. So yeah, and then it officially launched on September 12th, and then of course September 20th or 19th of 2017, Yeah, it launched. Voice cracked a little bit. Still couldn't buy it even though I was excited. Oh, you're talking about the iPhone 10. Okay. I'm pretty sure you're talking about it. The update is almost done right now. It's like almost halfway through. But yeah, they leaked everything with the iPhone 10 with the GM. I remember that. It was so fun. Yeah, that launch event was also pretty good. Yeah, $1,000 for the iPhone 10. I remember all those memes. But then now Samsung with the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is $1,300, and the regular Note 20 is barely worth $1,000. iPhone 11 is reasonable for the price to some extent. Yeah, you know your phone's a reasonable price when it's the best-selling phone of Q1 of 2020. Yeah. You'll also update to 13.7, but your battery life is too low. Yeah. I think you need to have at least 20% battery to update it via connecting it to a charger, and at least 50% if you want to do it via battery power. You still have the iPhone 7 Plus. It's still a pretty decent phone. It's probably going to even get iOS 15. The regular iPhone 7, I have not a lot of hope with that. Yeah. You can charge it while it's updating, yes. You can charge it while it's updating, but you have to leave the stream. Yeah, you have the iPhone 7 as well. Okay. You have to... Oh, the update's done already. Okay. I need to unlock it so I can AirPlay it. Yeah, they have the same processor, but the 7 Plus has 3 gigs of RAM. The regular 7 has only 2 gigs of RAM, so, yeah. Yeah, it's a very nice phone still. Yeah, it still has a good design. I like the jet black color still. It's one of the best colors for an iPhone ever, jet black. Anyway, screen mirror. Can it work? Does it work? Can't screen mirror. What? I can't screen mirror. It's like not showing me any of the pop-up or the devices. What if I close out and AirPlay? Let's set it up. What I'm looking at. Right. Yep. I need to close out of Pip. You're at 86%. Oh, your battery health is at 86%. Okay. I didn't mean to update that. Alright. Okay, there we go. Now it shows up. Alright. Alright, there we go. I have to update it. Okay, turn on the landscape. Thank you. Alright. So, right here, we have iOS, or iPadOS 13.7. I don't care that my serial number is right there. So we're at, yeah, it's pretty high. My iPhone 6S is at 77% battery health. The battery drains in like an hour. It just drains like an hour. It's just like that. Even worse, my iPhone SE is at 90% battery, but it drains in like 30 minutes. It's insane. Build number is 17H35. Simple build number. Yeah, look at how much storage right here. It's 866 videos, no songs, 3,886 photos, 106 applications. Yeah, a lot of stuff there. But yeah, 13.7, we are updated. and that's it. That's it. That's all they changed. It's just, yeah, 86% is not the best, but still good. I think I'll try to perform my first ever iPhone repair, where I get a new battery and then upgrade the battery. Yeah. Yeah, the iPhone SE has a pretty small battery. Even the new one has a pretty small battery as well. The new one has a smaller battery capacity than even the iPhone 7. The iPhone 7 has like a 1969, nice, 1969 milliamp hour battery, and the iPhone SE, the new iPhone SE 2nd gen, has an 1821 milliamp hour battery. The old one has a 1624 milliamp hour battery. The old iPhone SE has a 1624 milliamp hour battery. Yeah, that's all they changed. It's just the COVID-19 exposure notifications. 1960 milliamp hour battery. Let's fact check that. Hold on, let's see here. So, iPhone 7 battery. Actually, let's just go to GSM Arena. Not the 7 Plus, no. Not the 7 Plus, the 7. 1960 mAh battery. Yep, you were right. I was 9 milliamp hours right there. 9 milliamp hours behind there. But anyway, yeah, 1960 milliamp hour battery instead of 1969. I thought it was 1969 milliamp hour battery. Just wanted to be nice. The iPhone 11 Pro Max has a 3969 milliamp hour battery, so you make a bad joke. Anyway, yeah. Even the iPhone SE, the current iPhone SE, if I go right here, this one has an 1821 milliamp hour battery, so it is a lower, but I'm pretty sure with the software optimizations and all that, yeah, it's probably going to be better. No CVE entries. So how are we gonna know what they changed? There's no CVE entries. Oh, God. There's only a camera and RAM, and also size difference, of course. And the battery. The 7 Plus has like a 2,900 something milliamp hour battery. I don't know. Does it have it on here? No. More related devices. There we go. 7 Plus, there we go. Yeah, 2,900, exactly 2,900 milliamp hour battery. Yeah. Yeah, it still is a good phone. It's just, yeah, it's still a good phone. Yeah, 2,900 milliamp hour battery for the 7 Plus. The 7, 1960 milliamp hour battery. The iPhone SE has an 1821 milliamp hour battery. Yeah. Yeah, almost double. Yeah, almost double of what. Yeah. And let's see here. The iPhone 10 has 2716 milliamp hour battery. Yeah, 7 Plus is still very good for what you're getting. 7 Plus is still very good for what you're getting. I wish there was like an iPhone SE Plus that has the same. The 7 should have a little more battery. Well, it's actually the biggest battery capacity of a 4.7-inch iPhone. But that doesn't mean really anything if the softwares are optimized for it. Yeah. According to his tests, the iPhone 7 has a better battery than the iPhone 8. It just lasts for 3 hours. Well, that's probably because of the degraded battery with the iPhone 7. It's probably because batteries, of course, degrade, so, yeah. It's still not very good. It's still not very good. Yeah, of course, it's not going to be very good because it's a 3-year-old phone. So yeah, I think that's it. Because there's not a lot of changes with the with the iPhone, no, or not iPhone. I'm getting some mixed up here. The iOS and iOS and iPadOS 13.7. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, but how am I supposed to know what they changed with the how am I supposed to know what they changed with the update when there's no CVE entries? There's no CVE entries. Yeah. There's no security updates with iOS or iOS 13.7, so should I be concerned? Yeah. No. Anyway. They haven't updated iOS 12.4 for the older devices yet, so I wonder if those devices are going to get supported for longer. I hope they are. The iPhone 8 has an 1821 milliamp-hour battery alongside the 2020 iPhone SE. The 2020 iPhone SE and the iPhone 8 have an 1821 milliamp-hour battery. So, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna stop mirroring. There we go. So anything else do we need to know? Voice corrector again. The original iPhone has